Greetings, Rashimba Wild Bloom here. Excuse me. I'm just here to share, like I love to do. Share what's on my heart, what's on my mind. And so here I am. And this video is to my beautiful women, to my sisters, to the queens. I just want to say, sisters, one of the most powerful, revolutionary things that you and we as women could ever do, will ever do, that will benefit us, that will benefit our families, our children, our men, our nation, our people, is to keep your legs closed. Keep your yoni to yourself. Keep your sex to yourself. You know, that's powerful. That's revolutionary. And revolutionary is indeed what is called for right now. Just revolutionary acts of to affect powerful change in our communities. Of course, we're in the world, we're part of this world, we're part of this society, but we still have our micro society, as melanated people. And I love being a woman. I love being a melanated woman. I love women. My mother was a woman. That's my God, my first God, when I came through. That's, she housed me, she nurtured me from her own body. She put her life on the line for me, bringing me through, nurtured me, suckled me and loved and grew me. So I love woman. I love woman. So this sexual thing is a very potent, powerful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. It's healing. It's powerful. It's creation. It's sex. It's sacred. It's so beautiful, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. However, I think we as women at this stage of the game, it's time to really use that energy for the good of the masses, and not be using that energy just for the good of the man that's attached to the penis that you're receiving, and take that power outside of the bedroom. It's so much womb energy that we can generate that will propel us as a people into greater sense of who we are, greater actualization of ourselves on this planet. And just even when you get down to the little minute details, this sexuality is irresponsible sexuality is causing so much dissension in our communities, in our families. And I think once we really go beyond ourselves and realize that we're here as a collective, whether we we want to participate in it or not, or be aware of it, or conscious of it or not, we really are here collectively sharing this planet, sharing this experience here. And our energy is to be generated for the good of us all. And so starting just within our own communities, our own families, our sexuality is powerful. And there's a lot of sexual irresponsibility that's going on. People sleeping with other people's partners. Young women are, having babies, but they don't really know how to cultivate and nurture and raise a child, and they themselves aren't feeling complete and whole. And, you know, we know the perpetuation of all these, you know, irresponsible acts. But it's powerful to just keep your damn legs closed. Quit fucking. It's simple as that. Let the men be angry. Let them be disappointed. Shoot, let the women be disappointed. You know, in my personal experience, I've had women around me who, you know, they get an attitude just as much as the brothers do when you say, hey, I'm not sharing my sex. I don't share my sex. I'm not loose with my juice. So, you know, we got to stop being loose with the juice. You know, it's brothers right now. I have a phone conversation with, and, you know, and they're on the phone and saying all these beautiful things and how much, you know, they admire and they appreciate what they consider to be beautiful, my attributes and my qualities as a woman. And okay, that's beautiful. That's great. But then as soon as, you know, the part of the conversation comes up where I say, well, you know what, brother, you're not going to get my sex. I don't share my sex. Then it turns into, oh, well, you know, I don't want to waste my time. And, well, how's that a waste of time? If you recognize treasure and you're really about enriching lives, your life, my life, our lives, our communities, our people around us, for even young people to see adults getting along, men and women, opposite sex, you know, compatible reflections of each other getting along, that's healthy. But now you don't want to waste your time. Well, I guess it is a waste of time if all you were after was my sex. But if you're really genuine and you value these things that you say you appreciate about me and all this stuff, then how is that a waste of time? You know, so it's all good. And then it turns into, oh, well, then let's just be friends. Well, brother, you know, I really laugh at that one because guess what? Even a friendship takes time to build. That has to be established. And I laugh even harder because that's all I was ever after was a friendship. Because before we can even go into a lovership, a partnership, there has to be a friendship developed. So it's funny, you know, when I get that, okay, well, then let's just be friends. That's all it ever was going to be. Even if you're attracted to me, that's great. But again, it's easy to be. That's the easiest thing. Like, that's biology. That's human nature, to be attracted to the opposite sex and to be attracted to beautiful qualities and attributes in the opposite sex. But what else is there? Are we compatible spiritually? Are we compatible in our values and our virtues? Are we compatible as far as our paths, you know, in life and what our purposes are? Are we compatible? Would we be compatible in partnering to raise children? Even if we don't have our own biological children alone. Okay, I'm a mother. I have 2 children. So bottom line is, you know, and brothers don't want to accept this, but when you step into a sister with children, baby, you know, you being examined for that whole unit, whether you want to accept that or not. My children are not separate from me. My children have to be just as happy and resonating with a man that's coming into our lives as I am. You're not here just for me. You know, and, you know, a lot of sisters don't even have that standard for themselves and for their children. You know, they take these men and the men are clearly not there for the children. How can you accept him? How can you allow him into your home, into your bed, and see your children, and allow your children to see you have this man at this height of value in your life, but you're devaluing them because you're disconnecting them. It's an integrated, holistic family here. So when you're stepping to me, you're stepping to my daughter, you're stepping to my son, you know, and so yeah, it's deep. But yeah, sisters, keep your legs closed because so much can just be prevented. You know, allow the brother to come in and y'all see if in what areas you're compatible. What areas can you build? You know, having sex is the easiest thing 2 people can do with genitalia. It don't take nothing. You know, and the brothers that come in and they say all the right things and try to, you know, soup you up with all the compliments and all that stuff. Hey, you know, that works for some sisters, but I'm a grown woman. I'm a woman. Like, when you step into a real quality woman, and guess what? I have a daddy. I have a daddy and a father. My father loved me. My father valued me. My father affirmed me as a little girl. So I'm not looking for a daddy. You know, my very first relationship with a real man was with a real man, a man of integrity, a great man, a conscious man, a spiritual man. So, you know, I know what it is to be truly loved by men, by a man, by a father, and by a man. You know, so all this other little trickery and things like this that these brothers are using, sisters, you got to stop falling for it. Close your legs. Every man that comes in your life and across your path isn't, his place ain't in between your legs. His place ain't in your bed, ain't in your home. Be cool with him. We need to develop relationships so we can learn how to be sister and brother to one another. We need each other. We need the support of each other. We need the encouragement of each other. We need to be able to have healthy, stimulating, inspiring conversations with one another. You mean to tell me, brother, now I'm a waste of time because you can't get no ass? But, you know, you need a sister to talk to. You need a sister to give you that feminine energy of encouragement when you have goals and you have dreams. You need a sister to be like, you know what, brother, that's beautiful. You know, and we need each other to hold each other accountable. So now because you can't get sex, oh, well, I don't want this to be a waste of my time. Well, I guess it is a waste of your time because obviously you have just proven that your time was really to get ass. You know? So, sisters, be revolutionary. And keep your legs closed. Keep your sex to yourselves. Keep your yoni to yourselves. You know, allow the relationship to develop through a friendship, through a sisterhood, brotherhood type thing. And once you gain each other's hearts and you can stimulate each other's minds and you inspire each other and you see something that's really there, that's valuable towards building, then go for it. You know, but don't be loose with the juice. Don't be loose with the juice. Don't be loose with the juice. All right? Be revolutionary. Keep your pussy to yourself.